Yes. Okay. So, good morning, everybody. So previously, we learned about Unix and shell scripting. So going forward, we will complete two classes. I mean, I have a plan to complete quickly. So which is Python and followed by Oracle and even real-time scenarios. That is for people who are searching for a job. That will really helpful. So as part of previous classes, I mean, earlier we discussed about what is a Unix, commands, Unix architecture, and advantages, disadvantages, and shell scripting, different types of shell programs which are day to day. So we have completed all of them, and we have also uploaded on YouTube also. I think all of the documents are uploaded on YouTube. You can directly go and if you miss those topics, we can go and I mean we can go and we can go through that. It will be a topic by topic, whatever the topics we have discussed, the same topics we have cover I have uploaded it on I have uploaded. So now, so today onwards we are going to learn about a Python. So Python and Unix, for example, whichever it is. So Unix is a completely operating system that everyone should be having a knowledge. So that I'm not going to deny. So that is also important going forward because as we discussed, Unix is having its own rich features, and because of security, because of multitasking, because of automation, people are more interested on shell scripting also, Unix and shell scripting, and every production application must run it on Unix or Linux flavors, and that we have discussed as part of previous classes. Now, so basically, in order to come to that Python and also in order to come to Python, so as you know that in older days there are I mean in older days when it comes with IT architecture, I mean any application architecture, so initially we'll be having a one tier architecture. So what is the meaning of one tier architecture? So which means that I mean development of applications. For example, if you assume that we have developed consider we are having online HEFC or any web application. What is the meaning of web application? The application which are going to open on web by using any of the Chrome or whatever the tools, that we can call it as web applications, that we can call it as web application. Now, so anything, for example, if you take anywhere, so in order to run, so at high level, so in order to run I mean in order to that what is the advantages of Unix, or the advantages of Unix is it is a kind of it is a Unix is a kind of operating system. It act as a mediator between the system and user. So whatever the user tasks are there, according to the user task, whatever the inputs are providing, the operating system will help us to help us to do the operations with the help of computer. So basically hardware to interact so it will interact with the hardware and it performs the operation. That is the main motto. Then similarly, we do have a database. So what is the intent of the database? To store the to store the data. So whatever the data, so there are it is also having a high level I'm telling. So we do have a databases, we do have a programming languages. So we do have a operating systems, and we do have a web services as well. So when it comes with considering all of them, so we are good at Linux, and before that I already explained about the database. So now, so for example, if you take nowadays in a market, so not only market, everywhere people are having a high demand. People are having a high demand. So for example, the best example. So the best example is now people are assume that you are having a you are having a shop. For example, let's consider you are having a bookshop. So assume that you are going to run a bookshop, or you are having a small farming land. So for example, in order to hire a member, So for example, assume that okay, there are four members or okay, X number of persons okay reached us for the okay job. One person told that I know only okay how to okay sell the books. I know okay how to sell the okay books. And okay, other person okay said that I know how to sell the books and okay, I know okay how to maintain I know okay how to maintain okay, ledger and okay, even I can also okay, do the so even I can also okay, do the okay even I'm okay to do the okay, clean up maintaining the shop okay very well, which means that so along with okay, other activities I can also go to different places and I can bring the I can order the new books over by using the websites or I can go to the respective places. I can bring the new books. So which means that the person one, if you go with the person one role is he can only sell the books. That is the only capability he is having. But person two is having he can sell the books and okay he can bring the books, okay he can bring the okay books, okay and he can also and follow up also. And third person is having the more, which means that he can sell and okay he can also do the online and okay he can also okay have a he can also have a um, okay, I mean, it is having the more features. It is also having the okay, more features. So in this case, the moment okay, when you go for okay, I mean, so based on okay, your requirement, so whom should you prefer okay to provide a job? So the person okay, who is having okay more and more features, okay, more okay, who is able to do the more work, you will okay, you are going to okay, you are going to okay, you are going to okay hire that person. You are going to hire okay that person. So other example, if you take okay any okay, the best example, coffee shop. So if you take a coffee shop, a person only knows that okay how to okay make a coffee, and okay other person knows that how to make a coffee and tea, and okay he can also do the marketing also. So in this case, obviously okay you prefer the next level person only. Okay because so we are okay instead of okay hiring okay three persons, instead of hiring okay multiple persons, a single person okay known okay all these activities so that okay we are going to okay hire okay we are going to hire, right? In the same way it's just a kind of a real time example. In the same way, so for example okay if you go with okay I mean in a traditional IT, so in earlier days, okay, before internet or okay, those things are not evolved. So we will be having a one-tier architecture. So what is the meaning of one-tier architecture? So okay, which means that okay, code, database, and okay, user. So which means client, server, and database. Client, server, and okay, database. Client, server, and okay, database. So initially, okay, I mean, you have to learn about all these things. So very older days, we are having a one-tier architecture. So one tier so architecture, and later we promoted to the two tier. Then okay later we are having a three tier architecture. We are having a three tier architecture. One tier architecture means the code is going to run okay, which means that so the client okay which means that okay the client code and database, all of them are going to okay maintain it on like a single server, okay single okay server. So as part of Twitter architecture, so okay now the clients are in okay different system, and the code and okay database are going to run it on okay one server. So when it comes with okay Twitter architecture, so Twitter architecture means okay okay here there will be okay clients are in okay one server, and okay there will be a application. So we can call it as a app server. So okay app server, and there will be having a okay there will be having a okay DB server, okay DB okay server. So as part of application, so okay we'll also having a web services as well. So in this case, so we are not going to touch base about all of them okay deeply, but high level. So currently majority of that organizations, I mean everyone okay follows the three-tier architecture. So what is the meaning of okay three-tier architecture? So as part of three-tier architecture, the clients are in different. So leave about the clients. Now there will be application layer, there will be a presentation layer, there will be a session layer, there will be database layer. So all of them are segregated. All of them are okay segregated. So the advantages of this one is, so there will be lots of advantages. There will be lots of okay advantages. So okay here when it comes with okay app layer, and okay, we're also having a So okay, web layer. So for example, okay, here, so there will be okay web layer, so web services and application layer and okay database layer. Three layers will be okay available. So okay here, so when it comes with okay web layer, so when it comes with okay web layer, so there are okay few tools. For example, if you go with HTML, okay CSS, so there are okay multiple okay okay Java, okay, I mean there are okay few JavaScripts and all. They will allows us to, they allows us to okay develop, okay they allows us to develop, okay they allows us to okay develop. For example, like if you go with okay here clients and okay here, so the client, okay application database layer. So we are having a web clients, so we're also having application layer, and we're also having a okay database layer. So for example, if you want to go with an okay here web services, so as part of okay, web services, we need in order to develop a web pages, in order to develop a web page, you should be having a okay knowledge on either HTML, CSS, JavaScript, okay either of this one, either of okay this one. So HTML allows us to create a web pages, and okay even like a CSS and okay JavaScript. All these will allows us to okay develop develop okay web pages, develop the okay web pages, develop the okay web pages. And okay then okay then, so we're also okay having a, so we're also having okay application layer. So as part of application layer, which means that, so okay I mean CSS means cascading okay style syntaxes. There are okay any, we can use okay any of them, so we can use okay any of them okay, to develop the web pages. Now okay, that is the okay one layer. Now application layer. So the application, in order to develop a code, assume that now we are having a okay, now we are having okay for example, so okay let's take an example of okay online okay HDFC. The moment okay when you go with okay for example, if I go with okay online HDFC, so okay let's open okay one of the web page. So if you okay, if you take this okay web page, so if you okay, if you open this for example online okay HDFC. So in okay, the online HDFC, so the online okay, HDFC. So in order to develop okay, this page, in order to develop this page, you must be okay having a knowledge on. So you must be okay having a knowledge on. So one of okay these one of these okay languages, either HTML, CSS, JavaScript, either of okay, nowadays there will be many more also. I'm not much aware. These are that okay what okay I'm aware of it. So okay here, if you for example okay here clicking this page, opening okay these details and okay SME. So all this will be defined at okay defined at defined at this layer. Now, so once you log into that, okay, once you log into okay Gmail, okay, once you log into this net banking, so after entering the username and password, so there will be a logic. So there will be okay logic, and after logging to that, okay, after logging, then okay, assume that okay, if you want to okay send a money okay from okay, if you want to download a report, or okay you want to okay you want to transfer the amount okay from okay from your account to your friend's account, or okay you want to okay you want to pay credit card bill, or okay you want to pay okay you want to apply for a okay checkbook, or there are lots of features on okay lots of features on okay web page. Now how okay then in order to okay I mean for example, so assume that you want to send an email, for example okay you want to transfer an okay, you want to transfer a money from your account to some other account. So in this case, the transfer money is a kind of code. So the moment when you enter okay, amount, okay, payee name and click and send, you will get a OTP. So how to perform all these things? For example, so the generating the OTP, sending an okay email and confirmation, all these things, okay, all these things cannot be okay, all these features can be achieved with one of the programming language, one of the so programming language. So in the market, there are many programming languages are available. We're having C, C++, Java, Python, Python. Okay, these are the even .NET, even okay .NET. So all these are the okay. All we should have to use one of these programming language to develop the code. One of these programming language, okay, to develop the code. So to develop the code, we have to use one of this programming language. So which means that logic, the code logic, the functionality logic can be achieved by using either C++, Java, Python, .NET. Even we're also having multiple. So these are the high level. Now, so for example, after that, so now you are going to perform some operations. Eventually, whatever the operations you are going to perform, either send money, receive money, or whatever it is, it will store on database. It will go on store on database. So now database means we are having a MySQL, we are having a Postgres, we are having a Sybase, Teradata, and there are many more. There are, I mean there are multiple softwares are available on available from database side. So basically we go with either Oracle or MySQL, because so MySQL and MySQL and MariaDB, they are free. We can also go ahead and use it. Even Postgres, there are multiple. So we can make use of we can make we can make a use of it. So now, I mean, market, even freshers are something, they might be having a doubt that, so what is a full stack Java development, or what is full stack Python development? The full stack development, the full stack Python or full stack Java means a person, so who is having a knowledge on, who is having a knowledge on, so assume that you are very good at Python. So assume that you know the databases. So even database also we're having a job, so we will get it. So but in order to get more and more weightage on your resume, you already know about operating system. So how to install, how to perform the operating system, and you already know about how to perform, how to create a database, and how to perform the transactions. What kind of logic you need to write it. Then after that, so now in the front end. So now if you go with it, assume that now what we are going to do is we are going to learn how to develop any kind of applications. For example, any friend any end-to-end application. So I mean, with the help of Python, we can able to develop we can able to we can able to achieve as part of this logic and all, as part of this logic as well. So the meaning of full stack development means, assume that you are going to learn a Python or Java. So from Python to this layer integration, and from Python to DB layer integration, which means that a web layer integration and DB layer integration. So DB layer integration. So if you're having a knowledge on if you're having a knowledge on knowledge on how to develop how to develop a logic, how to develop a logic on here, and how to integrate your Python skill with CSS, or integrate with Python skill with JavaScript, or integrate with HTML, or so it's the same Python program how to integrate with the database. So how to integrate with the database, a person who is having knowledge on, so three layers, three layers, those persons, we call it as those persons, we call it as, so what we call it as, we call it as a full stack. So full stack developers. So full stack developers means a person who is having who is having a good knowledge, so good and understandable knowledge on all the layers. If you take Python, so Python to web layer, Python to database layer, how do we in how do we the same way. For example, a coffee, if you take a coffee shop example, so for example, a person who knows only developing a code, people assume that there is having a requirement, a person who is having a knowledge and developing a code, then the developing a code is the one skill, and other skill is having, other person is having only how to work on database, and other person is having knowledge on, so how to create these web pages and other. So now there is a fourth person, so he is having a knowledge on two layers, and there is a fifth person, so he is having knowledge on all layers, all layers. So then who will, for example, if all these five guys are going to apply for a job, then then eventually a people, fifth person is having a more opportunities to get a job. So it depends on internally, but I'm just telling it at a high level. So now, since we already know about Unix, since we already know about the database, and shell scripting and all, we are going to learn about the Python. So Python is a, why we are going to learn it, there is a reason to learn okay Python. There is a reason. Okay, there is a reason okay to learn a Python so because of there are lots of advantages are having on Python. So lots of okay features are having on okay Python. So by considering okay all these, we are going to okay learn okay Python. Considering all this, we are going to okay learn okay Python. So for example, okay, at a high level. So for example, so if we go with okay Python, so why do we go with the Python? Python will come sit on app layer, so application layer. So okay, application layer okay is a I mean application layer okay sit into Python. So the advantages of Python is if you are going to learn a Python, okay, there are many places where we can able to okay search for the jobs. Okay, for example, assume you are having a good knowledge on okay Python. So where and all okay we can able to okay, apply for a job. We can apply a job for a full stack developer. So that I already told, and okay backend developer. So which means that so full stack development in the sense like so okay for example okay three places. For example okay if you are having a knowledge on okay good knowledge on okay here, so we can apply as a full stack developer role. Or for example okay backend developer, so which means okay, only okay this layer developer, so for example person one. Or okay front end developer, so front end developer or backend. And okay web developer, so any of okay one layer. The other one is machine learning okay engineer, MI. So okay, with machine learning. So along with okay Python. So if you are going to okay, so if you go with the machine learning concepts, majority of the concepts they have developed based on Python only. But they are having their own modules. If you're having a good knowledge and okay those more okay, in order to learn those modules, first of all you should be having a knowledge on okay Python. So if you're having a knowledge on Python, if you learn okay, if you learn okay, programs related to the machine learning, we can try as a machine learning okay engineer or a data scientist also. Data scientist in the sense like database and okay, okay for example, for data scientist also they are having okay couple of okay modules. If you learn okay, if you are having a good knowledge and okay all these okay modules, we can also okay learn as okay data scientist engineer and like a cloud engineer. So even on the cloud also, for example, like if you are using okay, what are the different types of clouds we are having? So we are having AWS, we are having okay, we are having okay, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud Platform, GCP. There are okay many okay Oracle also we are having. There are okay many okay cloud versions. Now, if you're having a very good knowledge on Python, with your Python skills, we can also become as a cloud engineer. In a cloud itself, so okay, we need to run okay, we need to write some lambda functions or okay for example even with help of this Python what we can do is we can perform lot many operations okay inside the okay cloud. For example, if you're having a AWS instances, if you want to okay restart or okay if you want to okay repave, if you want to okay do majority of okay, if you want to analyze the logs of okay AWS or mission whatever the logs, so then you must have to use the Python only, you must have to use the so Python only. So if you're having good knowledge in Python and if you learn those techniques, you can become as a cloud engineer. And we can also become as a AI engineer, artificial intelligence engineer also. So for example, like if you see this, even in one of the movie, Mahesh Babu says that. So okay, for example, okay, if you can remember that Maharshi movie, so he clearly says that. So okay, he developed a one he developed a one interface by using a Python. So okay, he also told that in the future is kind of okay artificial intelligence, right? So okay, he already performed some analysis. The entire team, and they told that so this is the future. So whatever he developed, what is the source of that? The source of that is Python only. The source of okay, that is okay Python only. So if you are going to learn entire Python, full-fledged Python, so basic okay, we are having lot. Python is also kind of it's a kind of okay English only. So for example, if you take in English also we're having many things, right? So okay, you can imagine that whatever the English we are speaking, that is very basic level. So even there are different types of okay, there are different types, right? Similarly, if you are okay having a good knowledge and entire okay Python, the programming, and there are lots of features also. Okay, once we okay go through that, so okay we can gain more and more knowledge. So if you are having a good knowledge on if you're having a good knowledge on okay Python, so what we can do is okay we can able to so okay we can able to we can able to apply for either full stack developer, backend developer, front end, web developer, machine learning, data scientist, either any of okay these role okay we can able to apply. Whereas a person is having a very good knowledge on database and okay, even Unix shell scripting along with okay, Python or okay, one cloud, for example, either AWS. So definitely you will get a job. Either fresher role also you will get a job. So even freshers also, okay, I mean if you are going to keep okay more concentration on okay these four areas, definitely you will get a job. So either startup or anywhere because that is the future. So okay, as part of future, we always use that one of the cloud service because because of okay rich features of cloud and okay Python and okay even operating system and okay database. So okay if you're having a knowledge on okay these four, if you're having a knowledge on okay these four, so then along with process oriented, for example if you are searching if you are searching as a fresher, these four are okay helpful. If you are searching as a experienced person, already if you are in a different domain, so you you might be are in a different domain. So from that different domain, if you want to switch to any of okay this domain, if you're having a good knowledge and okay here, definitely we can try. So definitely we can okay try. All of them are so okay much okay helpful or okay needful if you are going to okay learn okay if you are going to learn the okay Python. So any doubts on okay here okay as of now? So I just told you about okay. I mean, still we haven't discussed about what is a Python and all. So as part of today's class, I'm just going to. I mean, whenever you are going to learn something, you should provide okay some kind of we should so we should tell right. So where and all we are going to get the job. So I mean at a high level. So currently we are following that okay three-tier architecture. So application web layer, application layer, presentation layer, all of them. So okay, if you are having a good knowledge on okay Python, so you can try it as okay full stack developer. In order to get a job on full stack developer, what and all you should be know, you should be having from Python okay how to integrate okay CSS or okay, how to integrate the HTML, or you should be also having a basic knowledge in HTML. From the same Python, how to perform the operations on database, how to connect to the database, how to read the data, how to write the data, how to perform transactions, and all those kind of knowledge if you're having, you can definitely try it as a full stack developer. Any doubts on okay here? Yeah, what is a full stack, backend developer, front end developer? So the backend developer means okay server side. So where if you are going to work on okay server side, that will be the okay backend developers. So they mainly work with okay databases, APIs, logic, all of them they are going to be so okay mainly okay concentrating. The front end developer is mainly with the okay designs of the login form. So for example, okay here if you take the same example, so front end development means okay developing these web pages and integrating all of them okay even in order to develop this also we can use a Python. That's why we can try it as a front end developer. So back end developer means a back end the logic, so building the logic, so how to whenever you are doing the transaction, how to do the transaction, all those kind of thing will be a part of so back end. So if you're having if you're having knowledge on okay web even web developer, so the combination of these three will become as a full stack. The same Python, if you're having good knowledge on Python, if you learn okay for mission either ML, ML, data scientist, cloud engineer, AI, all of these, all of these, the source, I mean, so they have considered Python as a source, Python as a programming language. From the Python, okay, by using the Python only, they have developed libraries related to okay these guys. So So if you want to understand, okay, all of, okay, if you want to understand, okay, if you want to, okay, understand, okay, this machine learning, okay, if you want to learn machine learning engineer, you must be having knowledge in Python, because okay, because these softwares are mainly developed by using this, okay, Python. They consider as a Python. They are kind of, okay, in order to, okay, in order to do that. And data scientist engineer also same, cloud engineer also same, AI engineer. So the best example is, so if you want to, okay, I mean, either any of these things we can able to, okay, try it. So assume that, okay, if you are going to join as a data scientist engineer, they will first teach you the Python only. Even for MI, okay, AML also, cloud also, everything, they will first teach you, okay, Python. So once you are having good knowledge in Python, then, okay, we can proceed, okay, further. We can proceed, okay, further. So any doubts on, okay, here? What is a one tier architecture, two tier and three tier? So I said that, okay, one tier architecture, all components are in, okay, single system, which means that is the one of the where, for example, what are the examples of, okay, uh, one tier architecture means, for example, MS Excel, MS Access, all this will be a kind of, it's a old only. And, okay, tutor architecture means client and, okay, server. So client and, okay, server. So we'll be having a client server, client, front end UI, and, okay, server also. So as per the tutor architecture, there will be a three layers. One is, presentation layer. So, okay, then application layer and, okay, database layer. So application layer and, okay, database, okay, layer. So we can also remember as a APD. So UI. So, okay, here the web logic, then, okay, application layer, then, okay, database, okay, layer. So this we can call as a presentation, then application and, okay, database layer. So I hope it's clear for, okay, everyone. So any doubts? So now also my voice is very low. Hello, everyone can speak. Hello, are you able to hear me? So now, so this is about, this is about at a high level. This is at a high level. So now we need to, okay, from now onwards. So if you are having any doubts still, so, okay, if you are still having any doubts about Python, what kind of opportunities, okay, we get, then okay, then I am happy to, okay, explain. So but, okay, the only thing is, I request everybody to, so the one more thing is, in order to learn a Python, in order to learn a Python can learn by anyone, okay, who is having a good knowledge and, okay, I mean, Python can be learned by any, okay, anyone. It doesn't require, okay, any prerequisites. For example, if you want to go to that, okay, intermediate, you must, okay, qualify the 10th class, right? Or if you want to go for, okay, if you want to pursue any graduation, you should be, okay, you should be eligible, okay, you should be, you should complete your, okay, plus 2. So then only you are eligible for, okay, graduation. If you want to go for the post graduation, so then graduation is the mandatory. If you want to do the PhD, then, okay, okay, then, okay, post graduation is the mandatory. So okay, which means that all of them are, okay, independent. All of them are, so, independent. Whereas if you want to learn a Python, so either a person, okay, a person is, okay, I mean, if you are a graduate, so if you are a graduate, even non-graduate also, if you are having an interest, we can learn it. So whereas, okay, I mean, as you know that, okay, IT is like majority of the people are, so if you take the history of, okay, anyone, they're all, okay, dropouts or, okay, failures only. But, okay, they have introduced, okay, all of this one. So, okay, this is the only place. So for example, okay, if you take the Python, so the prerequisites for the Python is nothing. So if you're having a good knowledge on, okay, if you're able to read, okay, if you're having a knowledge on, okay, if you're able to, okay, read the statements and understand, and, okay, if you're having, interest, then you can able to learn a Python. Because why I'm saying this one is a Python is completely a high level language. What is the meaning of a high level language? So whatever we are going to speak, that is all of them are high level language only. The meaning of high level language is very simple. So easy to understand. So easy to understand. So for example, for all of us, for all of us, okay, I mean, which is that, I mean, for example, even though if you, the high level language means, so when it comes with a high level language, so the entire code, for example, if you take a bike or if you take a car, you don't know, okay, internally how it is developed. So if you take a, okay, car or okay, bike, let's take it as a, okay, two wheeler. In a two wheeler, you don't know, okay, how internally, okay, the motor is, okay, working. And okay, for example, if you fill the petrol, so from, okay, I mean, from where to where, so you don't know the functionality, of all of them. But but we can able to drive the bike. So what is the prerequisites to, okay, to ride the bike? So you should be, okay, I mean, what is the prerequisites? So the prerequisites should be, you should be having a bike, and okay, you should be having interest also. So very first few days you need to do that, okay, you need to understand. So what is a clutch, what is the functionality of clutch, what is the functionality of, okay, gear, and okay, then, okay, where to fill the petrol, that's it. So you should also check that, okay, okay, how the tires are behaving. Then automatically we can able to drive it, which means that that is completely, okay, the functionality of, the internal functionality. So how it's working, where it is working, you need not to worry. So you need not to worry also. So similarly, when it comes with the Python, so even in Python also, there are lot many of libraries. There are lot many of, okay, predefined, okay, programs. People have already developed it. People have already, okay, developed it. You should know it. You should know it when to use, okay, which mod, okay, which predefined program, how to use that. So how to, okay, use that. Even so, okay, the theory, okay, the motto of, okay, the motto of, okay, Python is, so what Python is going to, okay, say is, the philosophy of Python is write less and, okay, do more. Write less and do more, which means that even in order to, okay, achieve, okay, in order to achieve the complex task, you need not to write, okay, too much of, okay, logic, too much of logic. Because the, okay, those kind of predefined logics are already available on, okay, some libraries. You need to know that which library you need to use. Just, okay, pick that library, and okay, pick that library, just make a small modification, we can able to achieve it, okay, your, okay, we can able to, okay, we can able to, okay, complete, okay, your, okay, work. That is the, so one thing. So when it, as I told you that, so what is a Python? A Python is a high level and interpreted programming language. Simply it is a, okay, known it's for simplicity, readability, and, okay, flexibility. So high level in the sense like, so the meaning of, okay, high level is, so okay, hi, how are you, which means that you are able to understand, right? So it is a kind of simple English. So even in Python also we are going to use the simple English. So okay, simple English. And even interpreted programming language, it also, it acts as a, okay, I mean, for example, so what, okay, I mean, even for debugging and others, it will be, okay, very easy. So it will be very, so okay, easy, it will be, okay, very, okay, easy. So it will be, okay, easy also, okay, to get it. So high level means, okay, it's very, so okay, high level. So okay, even if you go with, okay, interpreted, so the line by line, for example, okay, if you go with, okay, line by line, okay, line by line, okay, we can able to, okay, we can able to create that, okay, we can able to define your, okay, statements. And okay, we can able to, okay, we can able to, okay, we can able to, okay, make use of it, we can able to make, okay, use of it. So now, so even if you go with, okay, interpreted, so for example, the main thing is, so it can go with either compiler, I mean, whatever the code we can do, we can able to do the compilation, or we can also go with, okay, interpreter. We can also go with the, so line by line, okay, we can able to, okay, read it, and okay, we can perform the, okay, operations. The meaning of this one is, so I mean, you have developed, you have written 10 lines of code. Even the 10 lines of code also, if you are going to execute that code, it will execute, it will start reading from line 1. Then if line 1 is good, then line 2. The line 2 is good, line 3. Line 3 is good, line 4. If line 5 is having problem, the remaining program will be failed. It will clearly says that line number 5, this is the problem you are having. It will clearly explains. It clearly explains, so that you will come to know that where are the issues, and even if you search in Google and all, you can easily get the solution for that. That is the one thing. And so simply, if somebody asks you that what is a Python is a high level programming language. It's a programming language only. And even it is a high level and interpreted programming language. So it is interpreted programming language. So based on its simplicity, readability and flexibility. Even flexibility is also more on it. Simplicity means simply we can able to run it. And you can, I mean, while developing the code also very simple, and even others also can able to read your code, and they can understand what exactly you have developed it. And even in future, so assume that the person A is developed a code. So the person A who is going to develop a code, he can simply he can develop a code quickly. And now person B can able to easily read that code because of very simplicity. And person 3, so after in a span amount of time, if there is a requirement, you can also make the modifications. So if there is a modifications required an existing program, you can make a modification. So which means that, so even though if others are developed, so if person A is developed, person B can easily understand, and they can able to modify. That is the major mode of the Python. So as I said that Python is going to used on used on majority of the places. Where are going to use? They are going to use it on web development. So you know what is the web development? Web services development. So what is the meaning of web development? Creating these web pages and interacting with the databases and interacting with the actual code. All these things. For example, here. So if you go with this all these things we can able to achieve with Python. And data science, AI/ML, automation, cloud, scripting, and many more. And major other places we are going to use it. So as I said that if you want to print a if you want to print a line in Python, simply you can just write print hello world. So this will try to print the data. So you need to write a, so just hello world is a program you want to print it. So the name itself, so what is my requirement? I want to display. So what is the alternative name of display print? So what is the alternative name of the what is the alias of alias of display print? I want to print or I want to display my name in Python through Python. The name itself, in question itself, we're having answer. Just use the print function, and very high. Just remember it. So because you know about the variables, right? So you know the single quotation, double quotations. So if you want to treat more than one word as a single word, you should go with a double quotation. So just print keep it in double quotations and close the bracket, so that we can able to print the data. You need not to learn, you need not to think much on it. And if you go with Java, you need to you need to create one function, print out dot print dot out dot system ln. You need to define couple of things, variables and all, then only it will. But here in a in a simple of this keyword, we can able to achieve it. Now you need to understand the keyword print is having some code. That code is going to help us to do that. So which means now here we are simply going to use the print function. You don't know the logic what is behind an print, because so that is not our that is not that is not we need to think about it, what exactly the code this guy is having. But we know that there is a print function, we know how to use it, simply we can able to do that. That is the one main intent of this Python. So what are the places we are going to use this Python? If we name it, for example, YouTube, complete YouTube is running on Python only. So for a complete YouTube is running on Python only. So for example, whatever the pages we're uploading, and once you search, and displaying the content and all the rich features, all these things are going to all these things are going to achieve by using this Python only. Social media or search engines, even Google, Yahoo, and even even chat GPT, majority of them are using this search engine. If you want to search any data, then these guys are using the Python only. Social media also, Instagram, Facebook, Reddit, YouTube, majority of the places they are going to use the Python. And e-commerce also, where you want to sell the recommendations, and even Amazon, Flipkart, I mean even you can name it anything. Okay, all of them are using even small scale. If you want to develop any web page of e-commerce, you can. If you are having a good knowledge in Python, you can go ahead and develop it. Automation also we are going with like sending DALI task, file handling. Even you can also achieve with self scripting or Python also. And okay, even AI assistants, ChatGPT, Alaska, everywhere they are using the Python. That's why Python is going to become as a very powerful nowadays. And even banking and finance, fraud detection, stock trading boards, everything they are going to use the Python only. So majority of the places we are going to okay, use it as like a Python. And Java opportunities we already okay, discuss what are the places we are going to develop. We are going to use the okay, Python. So game development, cyber security, majority of the places we are going to get it. So when it comes with okay, salary pay, the freshers, if you're having a good knowledge in Python, they are going to offer 4 to okay, 6 lakhs. Whereas for experienced persons, it will be having depends on the organization, and okay, depends on that. So as I said that okay, Python is among the top three highest paying okay, languages. Top three highest paying languages. Definitely we're having a okay, C++ and C++ is the top, Java, then Python. Python is also having a rich features. The advantages of Python are we can easily learn, large community support. So lots of tutorials, lots of libraries are available. So if you want to develop a code, you need not to develop from scratch. You just know it where to where, okay, where to where. Then automatically okay we can we can okay, we can okay make okay use of it. Then cross platform, it can run on either Windows, Linux. If you develop a program on Python, the same program we can able to run it on Windows, the same program we can able to run it on Mac OS without of any changes, or without a very minor modifications we can able to run it. That is the one major advantages of okay, Python cross platform. And as I said that okay, rich libraries. So artificial intelligence also having the libraries, machine learning, web automation, gaming. So if you want to develop a, if you want to start okay one of the okay, any web page, okay, if you want to develop a game for okay, any game, you can name it as any game. So if you're having a Python, if you know that what are all the what are all the libraries are okay, related to the game, we can download and we can start okay, using it. And okay, even quickly project okay, I mean we can deliver the projects okay, quickly. That okay, fast okay, prototyping, these are the major okay, advantages of okay, Python. So similarly we're also having disadvantages. So compared to that okay, C and Java, so this is completely slower because it is a interpreted language. I will tell you what is a interpreted language. So interpreted language in the sense like, so I mean if you go with other programming language, C and Java, if you develop a program, very first time only it will compile it, and later calls it won't compile. So directly it will execute the program. So but whereas in Python, every time you run a program, every time the line by line will be execute, and you will get the output. So there it will that is the place where you see that okay, slowness on okay, C and Python and okay, Python and other programming languages. So not ideal for okay, mobile app development. So if you want to develop any mobile apps and all, so you must have to go with either C or okay, Java only. So it will try to okay, use this okay, high memory usage whenever you are trying to perform the okay, operations. So even if it is okay at a high level, so these are the disadvantages. So okay, feature scope Python we already discussed. So where and all we are going to okay, use it. Where and all we are going to okay, use it. So this is about okay, Python. So tomorrow's class, what we do is, tomorrow we'll completely learn about so the okay, history of the Python, and okay, different versions of the Python, advantages, sorry okay, features of Python. Okay, we'll discuss it on okay, tomorrow. So if you follow my class every day, at the end of that okay, at the end of the course, you will definitely get some idea what is a Python, and okay, how you are going to I mean at least you will get some interest. Whereas okay, if you are going to okay, do the same operations on day to day, so if you are going to do the practice, or if you are going to run the programs, then it will be more okay, helpful for you also.